And I am Cypress. That's Cypress like the tree, but without an E.
Oh my word.
You're a 7.
I am a 7. You're 4.
I'm a 4. And today we're going to tell you guys a little bit about what that means and some of the differences between the 7 and the 4. So, one thing about the Enneagram that is super helpful if you're into it is this book called The Road Back to You. We're not sponsored by this book, but if the authors of this book would want to sponsor us, we'd be about it. We're here at Sonic today, also not sponsored by Sonic, but we're here. What'd you get, Anna Claire?
Mid-bite. I got a mini strawberry milkshake.
And I got a cherry limeade. I don't actually like cherry limeades, but I couldn't make a decision about what to get, so I just got the cheapest thing I could find.
You got the one thing you didn't like?
Well, I thought maybe if I tried it again, maybe I would like it. It's not too bad.
You go first.
All
Tell
right.
us about what it's like to be a 4.
Here we go, what it's like to be a 4, and we're using this book as our guide. I like things that are unconventional, dramatic, and refined. I'm definitely not a fan of the ordinary. Just like the way I make music, I always try to be different.
I feel like if everyone was on a track team and everyone's sprinting and you're like high jumping.
Yes.
And you're the only high jumper.
That is actually a great analogy for being a 4. I never really felt like I belonged. This is true about being a 4. You feel like you're on the outside of things and you feel like something's missing from you. 4's deadly sin is envy, because you feel like something's missing in you and you want that, and it looks like everybody else has it and that they can just be happy, but you're emotionally so up and down that you just aren't always happy. I'm okay with sad songs, sad stories, and sad movies. Overly happy people give me a headache. You don't give me a headache.
Oh, well that's good.
But I
give
think
me one.
Ouch. Yay.
I'm joking.
Some statements about a 7, you tell me if you relate to these. Almost everything can be more fun and entertaining with a little effort.
Oh my gosh, yes. So currently I'm actually getting an oil change and a tire rotation, but I dragged Rochelle along to get ice cream and to film this Enneagram video. Therefore, I wouldn't be bored at all.
Sometimes I get so eager for the future, I can hardly wait for it to get here.
Reading through this chapter yesterday, it talks about how 7s really love the anticipation of an event, but once we actually kind of go through the event or make it to the particular day, we're often disappointed with the experience because we have so many built-up expectations around an event that like when it's not met, we're kind of let down. So for us, the most fun part about anything is the anticipation leading up to it.
Variety and spontaneity are the spice of life.
Yes. But, okay, I have a very strong 6 wing, and so we're very distrusting and we crave security. What is it called?
The deadly sin.
The deadly sin for a 6 is fear. And so I know that when I'm in an unhealthy place as a 7, like those things come into play, because for me naturally, I love spontaneity, versatility, just like all of it. So when I do fall back into that kind of unhealthy side of fear and just going through the motions, that's a pretty big sign to me that like, okay, like I'm not in a good place. I have some things I need to work through.
See, for me, that's just normal. This is one thing that's very interesting, something that's different for you and me. One time I asked Anna Claire, I can't even remember how I worded it, but basically what's it like to be inside her head? And she told me, sometimes I amuse myself. I'm kind of entertaining.
I think sometimes my inner voice even takes on like British tones and like accents.
You have a British voice inside your head entertaining you at all times.
But sometimes I have to take a step back and be like, okay, I trying to convince myself that this is a positive situation, or do we need to sit here for a second and just like take on the full range of human emotion around something?
Whereas my voice in my head is very negative, very pessimistic, and so I have to have people around me who are speaking life into me. So a 4 not loves pain, but a 4 is very comfortable with pain. And actually studying the Enneagram helped me realize that it's okay to be sad. And that was very, very helpful for me.
My natural reaction is to push it away and to pretend it's not there and kind of run to like an ephemeral distraction, just constant different distractions all the time. Sometimes you just, I don't know, you need to feel it in order to get through it. And I think that comes with age and understanding, and I'm still not fully there because it is my natural instinct to want to push it away, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Sometimes you gotta feel it.
it's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel sadness. It's actually healthy to feel pain and experience that. But when it becomes really unhealthy, with suicidal thoughts or self-harm or any of that, that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So I have to, like, as a 4, I have to find the balance of, okay, like, it's okay to sit in this sadness, but also not letting it overtake me. One thing about the 4 that is a sign of health is feeling feelings without acting on all of them. And that is really hard, because when I feel sad or angry, I want to take action from that, and I have to, like, my therapist said, watch it like a log floating down the stream, just like, there goes your feeling, it's floating down the stream. Okay, I'm feeling this sadness, like I'm feeling this depression, but I'm not gonna act on it.
And the 7's like, we're pushing those logs down the stream. We're like, we are not observing. We do not observe the logs.
Yeah. So that's something that I'm working on to, like, become a healthier version of my numbers.
Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I know we are just balls
You did it.
of fun.
You made it to the end. We're so proud of you. And go get some Sonic. Treat yourself. This video is sponsored by Sonic. Sonic, give us free food, please, for a year. I would like that. Don't forget that you can check us out. I'm Cypress, Anna Claire Loftis.
We'll definitely put the links below so you
Links
can.
in the description. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channels, and have the best day of your entire life.
Peace.